Is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and it's Kelly Green week, baby. So, going to see a little bit of color changes here this week, but I appreciate you all taking the time here. This is not a live video, but I would love to hear your thoughts on this. As always, the initial injury report, and that's for games on Sunday, Saturday, Monday, Thursday games. Those are all different. You know I will keep you up to date with any of that stuff, but got a Sunday game, so the initial injury report for both teams, they are out. So we're going to take a look at both of these teams and what's going on, talk about what it means, and break it all down. But I appreciate each and every one of you hitting that like button, subscribing, commenting, all the things you're doing to support the channel. I cannot thank you enough. Let's start this bad boy off with our Philadelphia Kelly Green Eagles, baby. Just looking at that old school logo, it always makes me happy. I'm a big fan. I'm looking forward to these jerseys. It doesn't even look like this color green. This is the Kelly green of the Eagles that you're seeing, but it's like a lighter green. You know, it's like a mix between that and the color green I use. So I'm all about it, baby. Very excited to see these jerseys live in person, watching our team whoop some ass. Let's talk about who might be there, who might not. So you can see I don't have it in alphabetical order. It's in alphabetical order by what they were in practice. So as always, I will keep you up to date each day. So tomorrow during the top matchup show, you will get Thursday's injury report. Friday, you will get the practice report with that game status report where we know who is questionable, out, all that stuff. So keep tuning in each day and I will keep you up to date. But you can see Reed Blankenship, Lade Johnson, Bradley Roby, DeVonta Smith were the four players for the Eagles that did not practice. Now, Blankenship, we knew he was banged up. Not the greatest of news, but it's not the end of the world. Lane Johnson, look, my source told me this morning, it looks like he might be ready to go. And then you heard Baldy saying it on Pardon My Take earlier today that he believes the same. He was working with my source in Lane Johnson. So, yeah, looks like he's going to play. Effing phenomenal news, Lane Johnson, you monster. We love you. But Bradley Roby sounds like he might miss at least one game, maybe two. That's unfortunate, but at least he's not going on IR. Now, DeVonta Smith, look, you know, he's popped up on these lists before, and, you know, the next day he's limited, and, you know, they're being a little precautious with him. But I don't know. I don't have any kind of inside source right now on what's going on. I'm hopeful that tomorrow we're looking at this list and it says limited, then Friday it says full, and everybody's good to go. But that's why it's important to tune in every day, because if you just look at this list, you might get overwhelmed. But each day it changes, and the Eagles always have a very long list. And, you know, not all the – and this was even last year when we didn't have a lot of injuries. So just keep that in mind. Then you see Jalen Carter, Dallas Goedert, Darius Slay, and Milton Williams limited. All great signs there for them to be able to play. Now, they could be limited all week or full and still miss the game or be questionable. But, again, keep you up to date with all of that stuff. And each day it's important to – I will show you what the changes are. You will see what the difference is. So you will know what's going on here each and every day. But you can see Sidney Brown being full. Let's go. I need him back. All about that. Eli Ricks, weren't sure what the severity there was of his knee injury, but full participant today. Let's effing go. And then we get Marlon Tuipulotu back for some defensive tackle depth. So let's go, baby. Now, those four players, you know, obviously some concern there. Again, Roby probably not playing. Lane sounds like he probably is playing. So Blankenship, DeVonta, those are the two names this week we really need to keep an eye on. But it sounds like Carter, Slay, Brown are going to play. Hopefully Goddard, we could say the same. But, again, I'll keep you up to date with that. But that is all of the Eagles' injuries for today. And somebody's taken off, added on, any of that stuff, I'll keep you up to date with it. But love to hear your thoughts on what's going down with the Eagles. I know a lot of people like to get worked up over those long lists, but I try to explain it each week just so people don't get carried away. I know the media is going to run with it. Oh, this is not good. Not good, let me tell you. And it's like, bro, it's Wednesday. Now, yeah, you don't want to see these guys popping up there, but the Eagles, they will add someone if it's a minor injury. So you got to keep tuning in. Tune in tomorrow, and you'll know much more of what's going on with these injuries. Be a lot more telling. So now let's take a look at the Miami Dolphins, who also have a plethora of injuries going on. But, again, you have to tune in every day to see how it changes, because some of these guys, you know, it's maintenance. Well, we'll talk about all of it. But Chris Brooks, he was banged up in this past game. We talked about it. Sounds like he's going to miss at least this game. did not practice. Xavier Howard also banged up in that pass game, as well as Jerome Baker. But you don't see Baker on here, so that's great. But Xavier Howard, he's got a groin injury there, did not practice. Alec Ingold, their fullback, he had a foot injury, did not practice. Kendall Lamb, their left tackle, that was for personal reasons. So that's great news for them that the left tackle is not missing practice, because their center did miss practice with a groin injury. Then you can see they had a few limited guys there in Kader Kohu, their nickel cornerback. Then you have Nick Needham trying to come back from the PUP list. He was limited. Good news for them. And then Jalen Ramsey, he's got his 21-day practice window activated. It doesn't sound like he's playing this week, but sounds like they're going to get him back soon, and that is great news for them. Now, full participants were Chase Claypool, edge rusher Jalen Phillips, and then running back Jeff Wilson. And if you caught the show that I had posted earlier today, Behind Enemy Lines, where you get to know everything about the Dolphins, we talked about this injury report coming out later. And, you know, a chain banged up. He's on IR. Chris Brooks, we just talked about. He probably missing this game. So they only have two backs, Salvin Ahmed and then, of course, Raheem Mostert. But now Jeff Wilson sounds like he will be activated off of IR for this game. They will have that Mostert-Wilson combination. So getting a weapon back, it looks like. So great news for them with him as a full participant. But that is all I've got for you in the injury department today. Now, if the Eagles make any kind of roster moves, practice squad moves, anything's going down, I get a little nibble of something and can give it to you. Just like Julio yesterday, I will let you know whatever I hear. If there's any kind of, you know, talk of safeties or whatever it may be, you know I will always keep you up to date with everything that is going down. Truly cannot thank you all enough for taking the time here. Hit that like button, subscribing. Seriously, every single thing you do to help this channel, I cannot thank you enough. I love each and every one of you. Hope you're all having yourselves a great day, great night, wherever the hell you are. Drew, my man, it's like 11:30, but I'm sure you're going to watch. Appreciate you, my dude, and every single one of you out there. If you need anything, not just to talk about birds, you need a friend, whatever's going on in life, I'm always here for you guys, just like you're always here for me. Truly appreciate you. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. But until next time, I'm Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory, Kelly Green style. But I hope you all have a good one. Stay safe out there, and as always, stay with me now. Go Birds!